I love the arena formats. We just finished up with Pauper, which I wrote a pretty detailed article about, and now we're playing some Singleton. I started building. I haven't even played a game. I've played Singleton in the past on Arena, but I haven't played with War of the Spark cards. So I wanted to build like an Is It Spells type deck because I thought there were a lot of cards. Then I realized I only had like 4 or 5 red cards, so I wanted to see if I could build mono blue. And this looks pretty interesting to me. Nexus of Fate is banned in Standard, but it lets you submit your deck with it in this. So I'm going to combine it with my favorite card, Drown Secrets. So if I ever mill my own entire deck, I get to take infinite turns and mill my opponent out. It's possible that the format is big enough with enough sets now that a good aggressive decks can exist, so maybe this deck will just get run over, but I'm going to find out. So I'm just going to hop into some games and play them out. I'm probably just going to play a couple games with a few different decks today and record them and see what does well, see what's fun. Turn my phone off. Most likely the best deck is some kind of 2 to 3 color Planeswalker midrange deck. Probably involving blue, white, and green. But we're going to see... Okay, so we're going to London Mulligan here. Okay, so I'll probably put back one of the 5s, I suppose. So this is fine. Alright, so as long as we don't get run over in the early game, we're a super strong late game deck, at least presumably. Singleton, in my experience, was mostly about mid-range value type cards. Almost certainly mono blue is not the right way to build the most powerful deck, but it seems cool to me, so I want to see if I can win with it. All you would have to do to tweak this deck to be super good is add some white cards for some sweepers, and then it would be very strong. I'm pretty cool to that. Obviously any removal spell will deal with it, but like I said, I'm trying the mono blue style. For fun. I guess I could surprise block it soon. I'm going to hopefully spell swindle a 5 next turn, and then commence the end game. It's actually the mid game, but, you know. I mean, it's way more likely they have a 3 damage spell than a 2, so I'll take an extra damage. Because the Mermaid Mystic will actually do quite a lot on this board. Okay, well they had the Lava Coil. I think that might be the only one, other than the sacrifice of him. Alright, so yeah. I do have a lot of early game in this deck, I just didn't draw it this game, which is fine. The idea would have been like to quench or essence scatter this Krenko on turn 3, but since we didn't, we're just kind of sitting here. Okay. So we're gonna take like 6, but in theory we can now block the Krenko. It's too bad for us that our opponent had an instant that turn instead of a sorcery. Because if we were able to cast a spell swindle, we could have potentially played both of these. We're probably just cold. Like, we don't really have any way to deal with any tokens as far as I can remember. But we're gonna keep going. Perfect. Now I just gotta survive 10 creatures when I'm at like 3, 2. Oh, I'm probably just gonna die right now. Alright, let's play another game. So obviously with any creature removal that would have been a much easier game because it was just one Krenko that did stuff and then they just had a bunch of crappy 3 damage spells with no possibility of drawing like experimental frenzy, you know. Whereas all of the wide variety of control type cards are pretty much similar power level. Okay, cool. This one looks a little better. So we can play a Saheeli, and then we'll have stuff on the board before turn 5. Alright, this is going to play out more like what I expect Singleton to look like. So let's see if our blue deck functions. I'm just going to jam this Saheeli because I think it'll be really powerful. After that, do I want to jam Mermaid Mystic? Maybe. But we're at the point where our opponent can start jamming Planeswalkers, so screw it. I don't care. I think the negate will be very valuable in the late game. Chupacabra is a little annoying. And so Tezzeret gives me a really good threat on board and it creates a token. So I'll do that. I think I'll just draw a card. I don't want to fall behind too much on card quantity. And in theory, this Saheeli can activate the stronger 0 on Tezzeret. I'll just let him take some damage. Against this color combination, I feel good having these 2 walkers in play. But I probably don't have to tap out for the rest of the game now. Or at least, you know, unless I feel like. That can kill Saheeli, unfortunately. Okay. I'll just draw. I don't know. Seems fine. I'll just let Tezzeret take 2, I think. I don't really want to be the first one to act on this turn. I hope they don't do anything I need to negate. I hope they play something I can just bounce for Dream Eater, honestly. Because I don't have a great clock in play. Like, let's say they played, like, Ugin or something. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really like that. I would probably just negate it, but... If he goes up to 6, I cannot kill it. This card seems strange in Singleton. It's kind of just like a regrowth. Like the +1's not going to do a lot. Still good. I'm gonna let that resolve though. Because next turn I have Precog plus negate, which is really good.
I noted this somewhere.
And Norfolk Bridge Walker. Okay. So I will just bounce the Tamio, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of these islands. I think I'll play the Jace. So I drew 3 cards and gained 6 life off this Tezzeret. It's not bad. Yeah, so if I self-mill, I'm getting towards more frequently getting Nexus of Fate, so... And obviously Jace wins the game if I keep it in play forever. Spellsman does pretty nice. I am still just going to try and kill my opponent though, even though I have the huge Planeswalker advantage. So yeah, this game is much more what I expected when I started playing this queue. The mono red game 1 was a little rough, but most decks are probably going to look more like this. I could bounce that, but that seems really stupid. Tezzeret did his job. I drew 3 cards. So, will I counter? Well, let's play that. Okay, whatever. It's interesting because I'm more scared about chapter 3 than anything else. Do I want to waste my negate though? I will have the spell swindle up still, so I think I will. It's a little bit questionable, but I have so many cards flying that I just want to not give them the free chapter 3 there. Mission briefing is a hard counter, so that's sweet. Let's see. I could play defense. How much is the ultimate? 8. Go pass. I could try pressuring him, but I don't know. I'll win the long game if this stays around. You know, whatever. They're playing like random little beater creatures, and I'm playing card draw to counter spells. So. I think Singleton's a really cool format in a big enough standard, because I've played it every time it's been on Arena, and the pool started pretty small. So, I mean, it's still a similar format, but it's just, with a big enough format, you can actually make deck building decisions, which I think is pretty cool. So, after a few more games with this deck, I will probably try to build an aggressive deck of some sort. Alright, so the regrowth portion of that is a little scary. So that's probably why I'm just going to... Let's see, I can mission briefing. If I spell swindle, I don't have mission briefing plus negate up. I could just let it resolve, but that seems a little loose. I think I'll spell swindle, and if they have a counter back, that's okay. Ideally, they would just play a creature this turn. Yeah, okay, so I don't like that, but obviously it's not the end of the world. And now I do have counter up. I might just main phase this precog on my turn. Oh, I could play now. Yeah. Could cycle blink of an eye. I think I'll just draw. I'm going to main phase this, get the scry. Wow. Augur of Bolus is 75% to hit in this deck. I have 22. There's no reason not to have Floop, but I don't think I need Augur. I mean, it does protect Planeswalkers pretty well and whatnot. But, 75% of a card plus a 1/3. Plus minor selection, maybe? I think I'll do it like this. Tempest Gin. I forgot that was in here. So what do I want to do this turn? I can just keep up mission briefing and whatnot, so I think I will attack this turn. I should probably play the Tempest Gin though, because if they don't have a way to deal with it twice, I just win. So I currently have mission briefing negate up with these treasures, and that's lethal right there, so it's likely that we can just kill them. If they play a flyer and blocker, I have blink of an eye, so yeah, got a lot of bases covered. They probably have like, I don't know, nothing, yeah. Okay, so we've had one bad game and one good game, and then I'll play one more with this deck, and then I'll try another one. Like, obviously the point of Singleton is not to like tune infinitely, it's just to kind of play around with cards you like and see how they work. I do want to pull off a Nexus of Fate win sometime, but you know, I don't see it happening that often. Oh, I have the Drawn Secrets though. This hand is sketchy on mana, but I'm just gonna keep it. I'm on the draw. If I was on the play, I would have to mulligan this hand. I'm just gonna jam the Drawn Secrets on 2, I think. Yeah, it's not that likely that our opponent would play a 3-mana creature that we care about. I don't even know if SF Scatter should be in the deck, but it is right now. Well, I would have countered that if I had my mana open. Alright, we're happy we drew a land. I think I'll Narset plus activate, but then I don't know if I'll activate it again. There's not actually that much in our graveyard that benefits us. I just like the idea of Drawn Secret comboing. Dang. Quench is bad when they know about it. Once the end game is very far away. Let's see. I don't really have any good instants. I think I just have to take commence the end game. If I had some kind of card draw or like some kind of instant to play that I could leave up Quench for free, I would do that. I might burn out the Darcy. What is this card? When it deals combat damage in the top 5. Interesting.
I must stay focused.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Philip. I need to draw land. Rats. I would have drawn land. Oh. What can I cash the Narset in for? I think Optart in the graveyard, yeah. So I can't really get a land this turn. But if I don't crack the Narset, I won't be able to activate it later. I'll just do it.
Hone your prowess.
Wow. So much late game, but I probably won't have time to get there. I mean, this is gonna be more swingy. So our opponent knows. Oh, I was just trying to move that over. I didn't mean to discard it, but that's okay. We're never gonna cast it anyway. I was gonna discard Essence Scatter probably. Opponent's playing historic nonsense. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna lose this game, but if we had hit our land drops, I think we would be doing just fine. So I'll probably play another one after this, because we had 2 sort of non-games. Although I will say the loss to red was due to the deck building, not due to bad draw. We got the combo. 41 cards to go. Okay, I'm gonna draw a land real quick. Keep milling lands. At least I can cast that thing. No attacks. Discard this Nexus of Fate. I guess that was a bad discard because now I might draw it again. I just want Island. It's gonna be pretty entertaining. Yeah, so that's kind of why I like Singleton. Like, all these cards are stuff that we've never really seen played in Standard, but they seem perfectly reasonable in this format, and we get to try them out. It's like playing Limited with only good cards. I just got a Tempest Gin. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to this game. I'll just move on. It's a little too far behind here. Maybe I should be playing this stuff like Charter Course for the early filtering, but I don't know. I'll just try to draw more lands. I have like Opt and I don't know, the good ones. But not so many Sorcerer Speed ones. This hand looks awesome. Got Sorcerer's Cant on the play. That'll be our plan for drawing islands. This actually probably have 25 lands instead of 24. I just left it at the default. But it shouldn't be a huge deal. Like, small sample size here. Another aggro deck. Library. Should I steal their thing? I feel like I should. I get to play a card. Is that a good idea? Because I have plays forever, so I'm gonna do it. It's basically preventing 2 damage a turn. Probably. Okay, well. Sorry about that. There's no penalty to losing games in this format, so I guess people are more likely to concede. Which I did the previous game, so. Okay, I can do, I can play each deck till I get 3 wins with it. Each stage of the story. So I need one more win with blue. That'll be a good. I'm planning on just cranking out a few videos. I'll try to make each deck pretty different though. So maybe I'll go with a non-blue one. Oh, that goes against everything I know about the format. This hand looks pretty solid. I don't really know what I'm opting for, probably just value cards. Which that qualifies. Yeah, I could have a shot against planes. I probably wouldn't have kept that against like black mana or something. Do I want full bubble up, or I think I want a better chance at lands so that I can Murmur Mystic on 4 more likely. That's interesting. I'll leave up. There are some 3-mana Planeswalkers I'd be scared of, so I'll leave up counter this turn. Since next turn I can go 2/2. Might be loose. Like, I think next turn I'll probably search plus syncopate. Yeah, that's what I don't know if I need to counter Dovin, but it seems like the kind of card I was. Ooh. Ooh, that looks fun, but it's not good enough in this particular hand. It's a close call. If I get down Murmuring Mystic, kind of threatening. What's the worst card I could play? I'm not sure. I think I want to get it down. And then next turn I have Searcher's Canto plus Punch. But that might have been a misstep there. I'm more scared of 5 mana than 4. Which sounds funny after I like skipped a turn to play around 3 mana. If they were to like settle the wreckage here, I'd be totally fine with that. So this is the first like real permanent that they should be scared of. So now I'm actually protecting some stuff with this Syncopate. They're probably gonna play a 5 mana Planeswalker type card. I actually want to protect my Ascantus, so I also get a token off that. So now I'm gonna Augur, hoping for some counter spell, preferably negate. Oh, I'm close to that actually. It's really tempting. If I was facing a non-blue deck in this scenario, like 5 lands plus empty board, I would keep it. But against blue, I think I'm gonna. I wish it was any other card, honestly, because I want to fill the graveyard. But anyway. Oh wow, it's a decent draw. I just need one more land. Second's very mana hungry, apparently. That was a perfect hit. Wow. We are doing it. I probably should just cast this insight now, but that's okay. Alright, so I'll just get my token and move on. Oh, spell swindle. I don't really need that. Ooh, that's a strong one. Should I just jam Nezahal though? If they were to play a Wrath, I would have 3 cards to discard. But I feel like if I just play this Patient Rebuilding, I'm in good shape. They already blew their Cleansing Nova, right? It's exiled. That's the kind of card I would be scared of. It just seems so good. Should jam that. So I will. I can jam Nezahal whenever I want, but the Patient Rebuilding is harder to resolve. And I'd rather have like 4 cards in hand when I cast this, because if I had to discard all 3 cards, it would be 2 premium cards. That's okay. We just traded turns, but now my Azcanta flips, so I feel like I'm winning now, pretty hard. Whereas before I felt it was roughly even. I could just hold up Azcanta since I have Spell Swindle, so I will do that. We also are clocking our opponent. Honestly, I could just jam Nezahal and that's probably GG. I mean, I wouldn't do actually that much, because I can probably cast 1 instant or Ship per turn. Doesn't do much. I should be playing that card actually though. It's a good blocker from Abu. Oh, negate, that's good. Alright, so now I'll just cast Anticipate and hold negate forever. Narset is probably good. Sure. Oh wow. Oh wow. I feel like I have to play Mari Conjecture. Just, it's too good to not play it. All these enchantments are powerful. I probably just need a counter spell. Like, I don't even know if there's a sorcery in my deck now that I think about it. So the second chapter doesn't do much. I'm surprised they haven't mustered a way to block any of these yet. They probably just have like random creatures and enchantments or lands. I don't know. They haven't been playing lands, right? So it's hard to say what they have. Karn, and I think I'll Sinister Sabotage for mana efficiency. I guess the only counterplay they could have is Syncopate, but my mana matters, so if they Syncopate, I don't really care. They're so far behind. I didn't even need to counter that, really. But it's okay. Just gonna Narset. Mostly for the static effect, but I think I will blow 1 activation to start.
No, I have just the trick for this.
Oh wow, this is powerful. Both of these are good. Quench is not usually good in the late game, but since it's like a counter war type scenario, possibly. Oh, next turn I could double end game with something. Otherwise, I'm not really doing much with my. I'll probably just cast it again now. Alright. So that was the 2 games where we played against the kind of decks I would expect a good Singleton player to play. We won handily. We played against 2 aggro decks where we just. Well, actually, one of them was just mana screw. But, yeah, blue like value town is the way to go. But I'll be back with another video with something completely different. So thanks for watching this one.